Hot 97 Morning Show, Laura Styles, what's happening?
Rosenberg is going on a date tonight.
She has very large hands.
Oh my goodness, we hear left and right. Like, the guys have no filter.
Laura is taking her Cleveland to a new level today. We're talking about her.
What's good, folks? It's your boy BlogXilla. We're here at Hot 97 with the cast of This Is Hot 97, a new show on VH1.
Yes, sir.
How'd you guys come with this idea to have cameras come in and let you guys act the fool?
How did we come up with this idea? Well, I think it was Ebro. I mean, was Mona Scott was trying to get you to do it for a long time, right? And you finally was like, not bad, let's just do it.
Yeah, it was, they've been wanting to bring cameras and make a show about our radio station for many years, even before Mona, and then Mona started having her success. And then we decided, all right, we're cool, but we just don't want to do the same things everyone else is doing. We want to bring a different perspective, a different approach. And, you know, most of what we do up here is have fun. I think we all could probably agree that the music that we play on Hot 97 doesn't necessarily reflect all of our lives. Like, you know what I mean? So we felt like it was an opportunity to like make people laugh, show that we have this unique camaraderie that I don't think most media people get to have in their workplace, and laugh and make fun of each other and have fun. And that was, it was not easily accepted by what VH1 normally does, but when we pitched it to them and showed them who we are, and they fell in love with the idea. And with the help of Mona and Eastern and now VH1 and Hot 97, we came together and made it happen.
Now, are you guys putting that aspect of the internet, because you guys are heavy on the internet, are you putting that aspect into the show?
Yeah, Flex talks about the internet on the show. It pops up as an issue on the show. I wouldn't say it's like a recurring theme on the show. We are going to do, myself and Miss Info, we're going to do a live after show every week on hot97.com and vh1.com, where we interact with the internet and take people's thoughts on the show and interview all our cast members and stuff like that. But like, as for the show itself, no, I don't think it's like heavily driven by the internet very much.
And why do you ask? Because that drives your world.
It drives my world, yeah. I feel like there's some other shows that's been out there, reality shows, that didn't embrace the internet, that sort of like push the bloggers away, and it's not on television anymore.
Nah, we definitely embrace the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't focus on it on this show, but it's definitely, like right now we're part of it.
Yeah.
You're the best in the world, right?
No doubt. You guys seem all so different. Like, how do you guys mesh and become? You guys are super cool. You can tell you're cool, but I know you're a wrestling geek. You're an OG thug. You're a comedian. Like, how do you guys?
He's an OG nerd.
Take the mic.
I'm an OG nerd. Let's be clear. Never thugged ever. However, I hate wrestling, so no, I don't. I just feel like at a certain age you should put it down. You BlogXilla should stop, and Rosenberg, calm down.
We are all different, but like, it sounds cheesy, but we really do all come together because of our love of hip hop. Like, that's really the common thread of everyone in the radio station, even though all of us are really different. I mean, I think honestly the four of us probably have the most unique relationship in the building because of the hours that we spend together and the time of the day at which you spend those hours together. Like, some days are amazing, and it's like I'm not joking, literally yesterday I had like this euphoric feeling doing the show. I'm just like, this is the best job in the world. Like, I'm just having a blast. Then today, this one was in a mood. I don't know what this one's deal was.
Fucked up.
And I'm just like, I hate everyone. Why am I here? But like 80% of the time, it's wonderful. It's like family, you know? Some days you're like, I fucking hate them. But most of the time, it's wonderful. And there really is, it's like I said, it's cheesy when we promote the show this way of like, it's a family. But it really is. So when people ask about beef, I'm like, it's crazy to ask that. I mean, does Angie and Flex, do they sun me every day? Yes, they sun me every day.
How do they sun you? What do they do?
I don't know. Yesterday, while we were doing press for the show, I walked in the studio and they were having some weird private conversation. And I walked in, I was like, hey. And they were both like, what's up, Rosenberg? And I was like, nothing, what's happening? And they're like, all right. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. And Andy was like, all right, good talk. And I walked out and I didn't know what they were talking about.
But he's walking into the studio that he owns every morning. Like, we could walk in the studio during our time, but then when it's Flex's show, it's like a whole nother studio. And
I never think about how weird that is, that we switch
like,
off.
I might have my laptop in there. I left it in there this morning. I'm going to get it, and you walk in, it's a whole nother vibe. Like, it's Angie's show.
Does it feel different for you guys to be interviewed like this? Because you guys are so used to doing the interview. How does it feel to get the questions, to answer questions?
I'm good with it. You know what I mean? I like seeing you in your zone. This is your thing. You know what I mean? I've been watching you for a long time. You do a good job. So, I don't know. I think it looks, you know, I like it.
Now on the show, do y'all get into some of the hate that you get for not letting New York rappers shine?
Oh, absolutely.
Because the reason why New York rappers are not hot is all your fault.
Yeah, no, it's hashtag blame Ebro. Y'all know what it is. We get into that. We get into some
Because he writes their rhymes and picks their beats. Yeah. Ebro writes all the rappers' rhymes and then says it's not good.
Big job.
It's a big job I have. You know what I'm saying? Writing music for artists, managing staff, and doing a morning show. Yeah, I do it all. So yeah, no, there's some pieces of the disdain that some have for me. But I think it's you know, in respect to that, I think it also has caused people to pay attention to the quality, which was the whole reason we started it, because I started it with Cipha and Rosenberg one day on the air where I just went off and was like, look, man, you know, the music that Rosenberg plays on his show, some of that shit sucks, and it's minor league shit. And there's a reason that it's not prime time. But we have minor leagues, like every major league franchise. There's a place, a farm system, if you will, where we allow people to fuck up and try shit, and then work out your things, and we'll be here to dust you off and make you hot, like we've done over the last several years since we started that conversation.
I think ever since that conversation started, I don't agree with everything he just said, but a lot of it, it's gotten stronger and stronger too. Like, I feel confident that if Ebro was to hear, because I doubt he ever, there's a wait because he has to do the morning show. If he was to hear my Sunday night show now, he'd probably feel like, damn, this sounds a lot better than 5 years ago in terms of the quality of music that's now available as a result of people seeing they do have an outlet. That's what's so funny about the whole conversation. Is all these, if you ask the artists who are on know what time it is. Like, you go stop Action Bronson on the street the next time you see him, or A$AP Rocky on the street, or Joey Badass, or any of the ones from New York who have really started to make it, or even not from New York, and ask them about what, you know, the pivotal moments were. I was with Isaiah Rashad the other day, and his friend came up to me and was like, I was in his bedroom, like we were hanging out when you first played I Shot You Down. It was the night of Summer Jam last year. And he was like, that was the night everything changed for us. That was the night we knew we could do this. So like, the artists who get a shot know what it means. It's everyone on the outside who's not doing enough who seems to like to throw stones at Ebro and think that the radio station doesn't do enough. That's bullshit. We do. I just feel great in knowing, I go to bed every night knowing that for the position we're in, we do absolutely more to help up and coming artists than any other brand of this level.
I saw the clip. You guys talk about Laura's boobs a lot.
Oh, season.
The chimichangas?
No. Fix your posture.
No. I'm fine.
Show these bitches what time it is.
The Cleveland is nice.
These other bitches on the radio is dusty.
Come on, stop it. The pressure is crazy, but no. Listen, they crack jokes on me all the time because I usually dress like this to work. And when I clean up, when I clean up, I do okay, but it's not like they just blow it out of proportion.
You ain't dressed like this on the show. On the show, you had wardrobe.
Yeah, it's all fun though. We all just kind of poke fun of each other. We have a good time.
You guys aren't the only morning show in New York with a television show, that's on TV now. Because the other shows are involved. You guys are on VH1. Is this competition? Is it, hey, checkmate, check? You move there, I move there?
Well, our thing has been in place obviously for a really long time. Number one. Number two, it's totally different. Totally different kinds of shows. I think it's having a televised morning show, something that like Mike and Mike has done, Mike and Francesa's done, Howard Stern has done. This is there's if you were to search down Ricky Smiley, if you were to search down the dial, there's tons of those shows. Harvey does them. Whether or not they do well, it remains to be seen. Is totally different. This show isn't like any of those shows. In fact, there are very few scenes while we're on the air. There's very little of us on the air. So I don't really compare it to anyone else's show about on-air stuff, because this is really about what is Hot 97 beyond.
Why we're a brand, why we're such a famous hip-hop radio station, why people love the personalities, and they get to hear us on the air, now they get to see us off the air.
Talk about Friends. A couple weeks ago, you got the ultimate fucking shout-out from Rihanna.
Oh yeah. Who, my boo-boo?
Stand on him real quick. Ultimate, like the first one, that was dope.
I gotta have a, thank you very much, thank you, Riri. We've been in constant communication since then. But really, constant communication. Constant.
And that's the reason you guys have this show, because like the trailer says, the first time you heard Kanye, the first time you heard him, the first time you heard Rihanna was on.
First time you ever heard Rihanna anywhere ever was on my show Saturdays on Hot 97 ever. Huh? I'm hoping Rihanna takes me on tour.
You want to go on tour with Rihanna? Look at that face.
No, and real talk has happened. I think of myself as being new here. I'm coming up on 7 years here. And multiple times, kids who are like 19 or 20 have said to me, yo, I've listened to you my whole life. Because me and Cipha have been on for their whole high school.
Yeah.
They started listening to 8th grade.
Last junior year through high school, through college is your years of when you
So
like
to us,
the greatest years of your life.
Kids I've met now, they have a job, and they're 23 now. We're listening to us when they were 16. That was childhood to adulthood. They're like, yo, you're legends. And we're like, well, that sounds nuts. We are definitely not that. But for, so it's totally relative. My Sunday night show, I can't, how long was Stretch and Bob's run on Sunday nights in New York? Well, no, but obviously to me, their show will always be greater than mine. My show's been on 7 years.
And I'm just saying, don't you disrespect. Come here, Bobito. No, I'm just saying. For
This
me,
is the biggest hip hop head. You are like the
I'll never be Stretch and Bob. To me, but there are kids who would go, who is Stretch and Bob? They've been listening to Sunday nights since they were 15 years old. It's all relative. So we're the shit. If that was that the question? Yeah, we're the shit.
And it's my fault. And look, no disrespect to anybody, but you guys have had a great run here. You know what I'm saying? And
Have had.
It seems weird.
that sounded
Still
crazy.
here.
That sounded
We're
crazy.
still here.
That sound crazy.
I just clocked in this morning.
That's crazy.
Punch card is good.
And then there's Laura Styles. Laura Styles has been here for 2 months.
No, I haven't.
She been family forever.
I've been here for I've been at Hot 97 for 3 years on the morning show
How
for
long you been
6
family?
months. Oh, me and Cipha have been family for 7, 8 years, probably even more.
Talk about
How
it.
do you feel sliding into this position?
Slide. No, you know what? Since I'm friends with them already, before this, it was just natural. And I mean, we're actually friends outside of the radio station. Like, we go out, Friday nights I'll hang out with him, or me and Pete will be on the phone late night, or, I'll have him, let's go XYZ. We're actually friends, so it was cool.
Wait a minute. You said you hang out with Cipha Sounds?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
It's
She
happening.
comes to shows,
Sometimes.
comedy shows or something.
She's good. She really.
No, but when she means hangs out with me, I happen to be at a Camilo party and she's
That's
hanging with
not
Camilo.
true. That's not
So
true.
while Camilo's DJing,
Time out.
Come on.
Give me the mic. Who asked you to go out with them all the time?
I mean, you guys, but no, there's
No,
plenty
you
of time.
fucking liar. I asked you to go out all the time.
And I do go out with you. What are you talking about? We hit the streets plenty of
Say you
times.
don't like hanging out with me.
All right, listen. It just came natural, and I've been having a lot of. It's been fun. It's been it's been interesting.
remember-
I've had
That
my
seems
ups
fun.
and
I don't
downs,
remember the question.
but it's been fun.
Just say you don't like hanging out with me.
Shut up.
Tell him.
He's so annoying sometimes, but I love him.
Last question. What are you guys gonna do when the show airs Monday at 10:30? Did I land that?
March
I'm trying to get
31st,
some new
10:30.
side bitches.
Cipha, new side bitches. All right.
And I don't need dimes. I like plain Janes. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Cipha, guess what 3 threes is? A 9. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't even
Talk
shoot for a
about
10.
it.
Don't even shoot for a 10. I'm going to be watching the show every Monday night at 10:30 right here with Miss Info so we can do the after show live on VH1.com and Hot97.com. Every week with Miss
Have you
Info.
guys seen it yet?
Have we
Seen
seen...
the show?
Yeah, I've seen
most of it,
pieces.
yeah, pieces.
I've seen some stuff. I like it.
They kind of hating on us. They don't want us to see the whole thing.
Yeah, they try to keep us in the dark, yo.
Which is where I come in. And at 10:30 on Monday, me and VH1 we going toe to toe.
What's this?
Just in case everything doesn't go the way I need it to go.
What do you mean you're gonna be out at the VH1 office?
I mean,
with
if
the
I gotta head
execs?
to 1515 Broadway, just
Do you want to end this like sinister wrestling promo style? So you do it. You say what you just said again about 10:30. I'm gonna see you VH1, and I'll just make the sinister partner face.
all right. Yeah, 10:30 on Monday night, VH1. If this shit don't go right, I'm coming to see you.
Hello, we're the Hot 97 Morning Show, and we're on This Is Hot 97 on VH1 Mondays at 10:30. And you're watching Glow
Ball.
Grind.
TV.
And they all have their own really cool thing about them. So no one is any better than the other. Just each one is very unique.
Hear it.
March 25th it drops, California Sweetheart.
March 25th, California Sweetheart. And we can get the first exclusive on Global Grind.